Hey, this is Big Skinny, and thanks for watching Texas Backyard BBQ and more. We've got a great show lined up for you today. We've got some cedar plank salmon with a lemon dill sauce. Can't wait to get it on for you. Let's get smoking. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this shallot, we're gonna dump it into our saucepan here. Hopefully not get any lemon in there with it. But the lemon's coming. It's just getting a little excited trying to jump in the pot there. Next thing we're gonna add is we're gonna take about half this jar of capers and we're gonna add it to our saucepan. You can find these capers at any local supermarket. We're just gonna dump that along with some of the juice. It's got that brine in it that we're looking for, give us a good flavor there. And we're gonna dump about half of that bottle in there. A little more of those jump off in there. This is a real simple prep. This is what you're gonna do before you even start. You're gonna take some lemon juice and you're just gonna dump it in here. And you're gonna let this sit here and marry up for a little bit. Just like that. We're not gonna do anything to it, just let it sit there and kind of soak up that lemon flavor, and we'll come back and make our sauce out of that shortly. All right, we're gonna grab our salmon. While we do that, you guys take a break. We'll see you in a bit. As you can see here, we have our fresh salmon, really nice looking piece of salmon here. But one thing we wanna do before we start, this little piece of salmon has been working out. It had to work hard to get here, and it looks like it's a little sweaty, so we're gonna dab this perspiration off of it a little bit. If we had a little bit of deodorant, we'd probably slap some under its arms, but we don't have that. So anyway, we're just gonna make sure we get the moisture off of this thing best we can. All right. Next thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna slice it up, the little fillets here. They don't have to be very big. Something about like this right here. So next thing we're gonna add, we got our minced garlic here. You can definitely use fresh garlic if you wanna go that route. I find this is fairly easy to do. You can find this in any supermarket. It's already ready to go. Make sure you get your table grind black pepper. I like the bigger grind. I don't like the pepper dust. I like the flakes that are pretty pronounced. So we'll get a little bit of that on there as well. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take some cedar planks that we've had soaking for about 3 hours in water. Doesn't matter whether it's cold or hot, just soak it in some water. This will keep this plank from smoldering after this has been sitting on there a while. And basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna transfer our salmon to these little planks here. You can get about 3 or so of these per plank. These are fairly good sized planks here. Once again, we're just gonna take these pieces of salmon and just transfer them to this cedar plank. And you say, why would you put it on cedar plank? Well, as the cedar plank gets hot on the grill, it's gonna produce a smoke. That cedar smoke really adds to the flavor of this fish. All right, we're gonna put these on our grill. We got our grill around 350 degrees. And we're gonna put some lemon slices on the top of this. And what this is gonna do is add some great lemon flavor to this fish. It's gonna really permeate this meat along with the cedar smoke. So we'll come back and check these in about 15, 20 minutes and see where we are as far as the doneness goes. Usually these are gonna take about 20, 30 minutes to fully cook. And you're looking for an internal temperature of about 140 degrees. We had the base of our sauce marrying up, the lemon juice, the shallots, the capers, and now we're gonna build on that flavor. We've had it marrying up for about 20 minutes, and we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add a couple of sticks of butter to this. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, that's a lot of butter there, Big Skinny. But we like our butter in Texas. That's how we keep our dairy farmers working. Send all the butter to my house. We're gonna add our fresh dill. We've got a whole package of fresh dill. You can find that in your produce section. And we're just gonna add a whole package of that in there, and that's gonna add some really good flavor. We're gonna go back to our minced garlic. We're gonna add a little of that to our pot as well. We're gonna add a little bit of iodized sea salt, about a teaspoon. It's always good to work with unsalted butter if you're gonna add salt to your dishes. And then of course we gotta have our black pepper. All right. We're gonna let that cook down for a little bit. We're gonna go check on our fish. We'll see you out at the grill. All right, it looks like our salmon is done. We've had this on here for about 25, 30 minutes. Our temperature is right where we want it. It's time to pull these things off. And if you look at that, man, that's looking really, really good. Perfectly cooked cedar plank salmon. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna plate it up and then we're gonna put our sauce on it. We'll see you then. So it comes time to plate our salmon up. We're gonna put it on a nice little plate here. Got that nice and pretty. Put our lemons on the side in case you want to get a little of that lemon juice on it. And that smoked lemon juice is the bomb. I'm gonna tell you, it's really good stuff. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our sauce that we've completed, our lemon caper sauce. We're just gonna sprinkle it all over this fish here. We got our lemon, our garlic, our shallots, our capers. It's gonna make a great sauce. We'll throw some fresh dill on the side as a garnish here, just for a little extra pop and flavor. And here you have it, our cedar plank salmon with a lemon caper sauce. Something really easy you can create on a Saturday afternoon. We know you're gonna enjoy it. Until next time, this is Big Skinny with Texas Backyard BBQ and more.